All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's Tuesday. My name is Julius, and today is our Tuesday where we talk about team building. One of the phenomenal things that makes Royal Q an amazing opportunity. In the past of doing businesses, I personally, I had never seen an opportunity that provides residual income. And when we talk about residual income, ladies and gentlemen, is where we talk about you only paying $120, never pay again, but keep earning forever. And so if you have your robot and then build a team of other people having the robot and teach them how to use the robot, it is phenomenal. So today, I have been able to come here with a special guest, and this special guest is one of the team builders I know. For the last 1 year, I've seen him build his business, ladies and gentlemen. He's very consistent, although he's not too fast, but he's very consistent, and he is he's a very good leader. So today he's going to be sharing his experience, his approach on how he's doing his things, how is he able to have leaders that are building long-term, sustainable, not getting themselves into scams, and how is he helping them one-on-one to make sure that he builds a solid team. So, ladies and gentlemen, without delay, allow me invite our chief guest tonight, chief guest this morning, depending on your time zone where you are joining us from, and that is none other than Mr. Mubiru Spirito. Welcome, sir.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Julius Kabanda, for the big opportunity you have given me today. Good morning, our most beautiful guests. Yes, you're most welcome. My name is Mubiru Spirito. I'm from Uganda, Masaka. I'm happy that today I'm going to be the one to share with you. Yes, it is a pleasure always. Whenever people are ready to listen to you, just your experience you have experienced since you started this. So, ladies and gentlemen, I started the crypto trading. It was last year. That's when a friend of mine, Mr. Kabanda Julius, introduced me to Royal Q. Okay? And not because I was not working. The fact is, I was working hard and things could not work out. I remember I started the networking. It was 2016. That's when I met someone whom I didn't know. I was in a supermarket. He shared me with the business. The fact is, I never seen that business in my entire life. When I saw the business, I got impressed and I decided to start. I remember when I got started, I was a businessman. I was running other businesses. And I didn't know that the business that I was starting, I had something that I needed to learn. Me, I expected to recruit few people, and they keep on recruiting themselves. I keep on earning. The fact is, the reason why I joined my first network marketing company, when they shared with me the plan, I thought that the plan is going to make me rich in 1 month, because they used to show me a 1 year scenario. They used to show me how much you can make in a month. I expected things to work like that, even on my side. That's how I started networking. Guess what? When I got started, I kept in the business it was for 4 months. without recruiting anyone. I didn't know the product that they were promoting because I was not a medical personnel, though they were food supplements. And I didn't understand their use. Me, I joined because of money. I didn't join to go and use the product. No, I joined because of money. And after 4 months, I got someone who joined me. We kept on. And I remember after 1 year, I had built some few people. But the challenge I had is that the people I used to recruit, they could not do what I was doing. Actually, that was my major challenge that I faced in networking. And after 5 years, I decided to quit networking because I was so tired of being blamed by so many people that I used to bring into the business, and they could not make it to their expectations. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, before I continue, do we have someone here who has ever tried network marketing before? If you are here, just do any sign. I just want to see whether I'm having my brothers and sisters here on the chat. Because the journey was so amazing. Yes, I've seen them. There are many. Yes, they are here. All right. So that's my background. That's how I got started. Okay. So the things, when they were sharing, they were so good to be true. And they were so amazing. But getting back to reality, the things were so hard for me and even the people that joined me. Okay? That's why I had given up and I said, enough is enough. Let me go and do other businesses. Today, we are here to talk about networking. We are not here to discuss about TradeView. I will not talk about trading. I will not talk about call margins and so on. Today, I'm here to talk about how do you build a team? Okay? How do you create momentum in your team? Because if team building was not important, all of us would not be here because there's someone who took time and invited us. That's how we came to know about RoyoQ. Okay? And it's not going to end to us alone. The business is still moving. That means new people are still coming. Okay? And this is the fact. Most of us, we started the business when we have less than 500 as our trading capital. That's the fact. When I check in my team, most of the people who are joining, they start with 100. Okay? They say, I'm having money for the robot and I can get 100 to trade. They have 100, they start with the 200. Not because they don't have money. Some they have, but they start with the fear. Okay? They start with the fear. And they start thinking that let me try and see whether the business will work for me. Okay? So that is it. And I remember Mr. Julius Kabanda, for him, when he left me with my old system that I was running, actually we left it alone. And for him, he kept on running. He kept on running. And he got involved in cryptocurrency before. Then he used to invite me, but I would not accept his call because I could not see any change. Okay? And I expected things to be the same. But guess what? Last year, The fact is, he never invited me. I just invited myself to his home to go and see the business that was paying him good money. And when I was starting, I remember I didn't attend the presentation. He's here, he can tell you. Me, I didn't attend the presentation for Royal Chu. I didn't saw the plan for Royal Chu. I just wanted to know how to get started. That's simple. That means I'm a kind of a person who is looking for something good in my life. Okay. And I love business. I remember when I was starting to look for money, I worked for only one person. In my life, it's only one person who employed me. And since then, I never tried any. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I start, let me pass this out. With my training, I'm going to talk a lot, and I don't want you to take it for personal, because I know we have people of different background and different levels. Okay, on this group, we have business people, we have people who are doing other businesses. Okay, we have people who have their big and good jobs. Okay, so don't take me for person when I talk something. Let me say I can talk about being employed, I can talk about being a businessman. Okay, I'm just teaching people. Okay, because my coming here, I didn't know that I'm going to meet you here. All of us, we've just meet ourselves here. So that's all. I think it is very clear. Now you can allow me to start my training. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I told you that my topic for today is how you build a momentum in your team. First of all, a team is a group of people are working together. And before becoming a team, we start alone. No one has ever started with people. Okay? You can go to everyone and ask. No one has ever started with people under him. Everyone starts alone. Okay? Sometimes we start when we have our people that we expect that they are going to join us when we get started. But surprisingly, when we get started, they don't join us. Sometimes we found ourselves when we have recruited people that we didn't know before. Actually, those are the most people that we have, all of us. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, before I start, I've been networking for now like 6 years, but this is the word that I hate most. Okay? This is the word that I hate most when I'm building this business. I hate someone who said that, let me first try, let me first work, and I get some results, and then I start sharing. To me, that's the word that I don't want to hear. And whenever someone come to me and tell me that statement, I feel annoyed. You know why? I have experience in the business. And let me give you this scenario. I remember I worked hard in my former company that I was working with. And I thought when I buy a car, I'm going to recruit the whole village. Eh? That's how most of us start. That's how the thinking that we are starting with. That when we get some results, that people are going to join us. Guess what? When I bought a car, things remain the same. Okay? However much it was new, but things remained the same. So that one made me to hate that statement that let me first get results And then I start sharing the business. Guess what? People will not join your results. People are going to join the way you believe in the business. That's simple. If you believe that the business is paying, however much you don't have something to show, people will join you. Okay? The reason why people are saying that, because they have a fear. They think that I may bring my friend and they do not make the money. That's why they say that let me first get some few results to show. Because results will not move people. People will not be moved by your results. People are going to be moved by the mindset you have in the business. Okay? I know even other leaders, they have their way of approach and they have the word they don't want to hear. But to me, that's the most word that I don't want to hear someone to come to me and tell me. So with networking, with building a team, it is so royal, because it's not going to depend on how much you have on your account. I mean, the money you are going to start with, it is going to start with the mindset. That means anyone of different background can make it at the top. That's the only difference we have with the trading profit. It's only favoring those ones with big capital. People with big capital, I see them, they're enjoying big profits. Okay? But here, when it comes to team building, it is different. Everyone, whether you have anything, whether you don't have, whether you are from village, whether you are from town, whether from a certain country, you can make it. That means it is an opportunity for all. Because for you to build a big team, you don't need money. You only need know what to do for you to make it. So when I was starting, I thought if someone come when is popular, I mean, when you join the business, when you know a lot of people, you make it. So I used to admire pastors because they have full churches, and I think when they join networking, for them, they are just going to walk over. My friend, I have a friend, he recruited a pastor here in my town. Actually, that pastor is the one who has the biggest church here in Masaka. And I remember when the pastor joined the business, he didn't recruit anyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, if it is your first time to start this business or to get yourself involved in team building businesses, it is high time you change the way you approach the business. It's high time you change your mindset. Because when you think about it, in logic, if someone has a lot of people, it is true. But in reality, it is not working like that. It's working according to how you apply the skills. There are skills that all of us should get on our fingertips for us to build a team. Okay? Actually, it took me long to understand that networking, it is a profession. That means it has an approach that all of us should follow to go where we are supposed to go. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, as I start my presentation, there are stages in building a team or in building team momentum. There are what we call learning stage. Okay? Learning stage, or you can call it growing stage, because you can think or you can imagine we have teachers here, we have farmers here, We have business people here, and so on. I've just mentioned a few, but there are many. That means we get people of different background. Okay. And now, when we start Royal, we tell them you can build a team and make a huge money. I believe yesterday you saw people when they were posting results. Yesterday they posted videos that are showing results for V6. Let me tell you, big trading capital cannot make you a V6. However, you have, let me say you are trading with the 1 million USDT. It cannot make you a V6. Okay. And if you don't have any, if you have 100 on your trading capital and you master the game, you can become a V6 and start sharing such amount. So that means there are stages. And there, I'm going to mention one or two. Unfortunately, most of us end in one stage. And the first stage is always the learning stage. That means before you start building, you need to learn. Okay? In learning involve building or changing the mindset. In learning, you need to get what we call skills. In learning, you need to get your system that you are going to use to build your team. Okay? Those are the three things that I can mention in learning stage that all of us we need in learning stage. And the first one I've talked about mindset. Okay? I mentioned earlier when I was starting that don't quote me wrongly here when I'm explaining, but I'm trying to make you understand the business that we are doing. If you are to build a big team, or if you are to build momentum in your team. When I talk about momentum, I mean when you wake up, when other people have recruited the other people. Okay? It involves to pass through these stages. You need to pass through what we call growing stage or learning stage. Then they are what we call working stage. After learning, then we have to work. Unfortunately, most of us end on learning. Okay? After learning, we don't implement what we have learned. We just stop there. Though, if you are to build a team, you need to do both. You need to learn as you work. And this business is good. Okay? This business is so good because if you want to earn money, you can do both. You can learn as you work and earn money. However, most of us just become comfortable at one, and that is the learning stage. Though with the learning stage, the fundamental changes you have to make, it is mindset. Okay? That means mindset is key in team building. Remember, there are two types of mindsets. We have what we call entrepreneurial mindset, and you have what we call employee mindset. Okay? With employee mindset, it is time. Their major aim is time. I remember when I was still at my boss's place, in the morning, I was so excited because in the morning, everything is fresh. Okay, you've just started at the work. But around the midday, the press used to bore me. Okay, that's an employee mindset. The same, when some people just started Royal Chew, when you've just shared with them, they're so excited. Okay, and after 1 month, the business starts boring them. And when time keep on moving, some they start quitting from the groups where you've added them to learn. Whenever you see someone who is quitting the business platform where you have placed them, you don't blame them. Okay? You just need to blame yourself, because sometimes we don't talk with these people and tell them the truth that they don't want to hear. Okay? That some people, they don't want to hear that we, in the world, people are of two mindsets. That's why we have business people and we have those people at the work. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are to build a team, we must grow what we call a go-getter mindset. And these ones are always what we call entrepreneurs. These people, the one we call go-getters, they don't count time, but they count what they have produced at a certain period. Okay? And they always want more. They'll never become comfortable at a certain level of earning. That means unless we change how we think, there's going to be a limit on how much we are going to earn. Okay? Actually, all of us, we should know that it's going to be about us to change our mindset, and no one is going to make it. That means it requires to rewire ourselves and start thinking like business owners. How do business owners think? They believe in hard working. Okay? Business owners, they open their businesses every single day. I know all of us, we are coming from areas where there's business owners. Okay? Look at them and see how they behave at their work. Okay? First of all, they open their businesses every single day. And it's very hard to know whether they are making money or not. Okay? But every day when you look at them, you think that they earn money. But let me tell you, and if you are here and you are running any business, you can tell me, not every day is a good day for a business owner. Okay? There are some days where you are going to face challenges in a business. I don't mean only in Royal Chew. I'm talking even in other businesses. Okay? I'm talking with even other businesses. There are some people are running schools. There are some people are running hospitals. There are some people who are running shops and so on. Mention but few. But guess what? Not every day it's good. Okay? Some days are going to be good. Some days are going to be tough. But a business owner, nothing that is going to stop him at his work. Okay? And they close late in the evening every single day. They come early, they close late in the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, for us here as networkers, as business builders, for us, we are lucky. That for us, we don't need to sit at our place or at our business for the entire day. Okay? Because our business does not have a location. You can work from everywhere you go. Okay? If you are going to the workplace you are working from, you can build a team. You can go as you work. Okay? If you are going to, let me say, a party, you can still do the business. Okay? That's the major difference we have with other businesses. Okay? With other business, they have a specific place and they have to rent where they are going to work from. With us here, with networking, the business is your phone. Okay? Actually, our phones are our offices. That's why if you don't have a smartphone, you cannot build a team. It is very difficult for you. Remember, we have been in a situation where we have been having COVID, and it has been very hard for us to gather people together. Do you mean people have not been earning from networking? People have been earning because the business is simple. Someone on their smartphones, he can train his people or his team, like right now. Okay. I'm here inside my house, but I'm sharing with you. That means the business is boundaryless. Okay. That is point number one. Point number one has been on mindset change. That once you start the business, it requires you, and it's your role only, you and you alone, to change the way you think. Okay? So, point number two, skills. I'm still in what we call learning phase. With learning phase, ladies and gentlemen, before you work on your mindset, before you set your mindset right, no one is going to believe in you. Okay? That's why when someone comes to me and says that, Mubiru, me, I'm not going to share to anyone. I want to first earn some money, and then I start sharing. Me, I just laugh at them. I don't give them time because I just know what is disturbing them. It is their mindset. Okay? You can go and ask the best leaders here we have who are earning good money. Ask them. Do you mean that they started with any result? No, they started at 0 account. Now, what if they said, let me wait and first earn some few money, and then I start sharing? Who would be with us here? Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, mindset is key. So, whenever you recruit someone, try to set their mindset right. Okay? For us, our role is to tell the people the truth, however much they don't want to hear the truth. But once you do your work, not all of them that they are going to understand what you are talking, like right now, because what we have what we call 20 to 80 rule, that whenever you are doing something, it's only the 20% that are going to understand you. But once the 20 understand you, each one will also get 20. At the end, you'll be having 100 in your team. So, ladies and gentlemen, after working on the mindset, please, you need skills. Okay? You need skills. That means with team building, it is a game for skills. First of all, you need how to talk to people. Okay? You need how to present to people. You need how to prospect. Think about how do you connect with someone that you have never met before. It is a skill. Okay? You need to train people. You need to learn what you tell people, and so on. That's why we say, if you lack skills, it's going to take us long to build a team. Okay? We need skills because our business is like any other profession, like doctors, teachers, and so on. Okay? Though our course is short. Now you can think like doctors here in my countries, doctors take 5 years. 5 years when they're at school. After secondary, then I'm counting on the university. They spend 5 years when they are practicing. But remember, in those 5 years, they are not paid. They are just learning. But here in Royal Tube building a team, things are different. You start earning on the day you start sharing. So it's up to you, whether you start in your first week, whether you start on your first day of joining the business to share with the others. Reason why, if you don't know what to do, when you join, you find other people who have got used to the business or the system, and they are willing to support you. They are willing to talk to your people. They are willing to get them registered. They are willing to train them on your behalf. Yet when I go back to teachers, doctors, lawyers, no one can work for you. I mean, no one can work on your behalf. Like when you are you are practicing for doctorate, no one can say that now, since this one is not around, let me work for him. No, that one is a personal skill. But for us here, we are sharing our skills. For instance, if I don't know how to trade, I can go to anyone. I can go to Reader Julius and tell him that, sir, this is my account, help me to set the trading system. Okay, but all in all, trainings are needed to develop our skills. That means if you are thinking about building a team, always you must not attend trainings alone. Now you go on chat and check and see how many people do you have here. If you found yourself here alone, that means team building is not for you. Check on the group and see how many people do you have. And let me tell you the good news. You don't need many. Okay? You don't need many. You only need a few. The moment you get 3 lines in Royal Chu, the moment you get 3 committed leaders who are ready to build it to V6, you are going to become rich. That's the beauty we have, that you may be having like 100, 200. Don't struggle with all of them. Okay? Just sit down, identify only 3 people who are willing to move, who are willing to sacrifice everything. When I talk of this, I mean, not all of us that we are going to make it to V6. That's the fact. Because for us to go to V6, it needs commitment, first of all. It needs skills. It needs sacrifice. Okay? It needs long, hard working. And remember, the majority of us, we prefer, or we are so excited about comfort. We need to be in comfort. Eh? We are so excited in being in a comfort zone. I mean, that people are looking for places that can give them comfort. They don't want things that are disturbing them. Okay? That's why someone will say that sharing with this business is difficult. People are not joining. Me, I will concentrate on just trading. Yet someone who is saying that I'm going to concentrate on trading is having only 100 USDT. Some of them, they have 50 USDT. Some, they have less than 500. And they say, me, I'm going to concentrate on just trading. The reason why they say they want comfort zone, or the fact is comfort zone is good because there are no challenges, there are no rejection. But poverty is too hard, too much that side. Okay? Then after working on a skill, then you need to sit down and make a strategy or create the system that you are going to use. Okay? You need a system. You need a system for new people. You need a system for growing your leaders in the business, and so on. Now, Leader Julius told me that I share with you how I build it. I build my business. Okay. First of all, when I start a business, I first become positive. I first work on myself, and I convince myself that the business is going to work for me. That's my first step. So if you are listening to me, do you believe 100% that Royal Q is going to make you rich? It is your answer. If it is yes, you can type yes, and I see how many people am I having here. When you look at Royal Q, do you believe 100% that this business is having a potential of making you a stink rich person? I just want to see those people are saying yes. Yes, I'm having some people here. All right. Now, if you are still doubting, then team building is not for you. Because how are you going to talk to someone about the business that you are not believing in, that is going to make you rich? Actually, if you are 100% sure that the business is going to make you rich, you don't care about the people who are going to reject you. Actually, you don't attach any emotion. But you know why people are getting so annoyed whenever they share with their friend and they don't getting started? Because they are not believe that the business is going to make them rich. For me, if I'm today, if I share with anyone and they don't get started, I don't care. Okay? Actually, I just leave them in peace. Because I know whether they join or not, the business is going to work for me. Okay? That's my strategy, number one. That I first convince myself that the business is 100% is going to make me rich. Then, two, if you have built a team under your strategy, you need to know how to get the people get started. That means we need a plan. Okay? Because without a plan, it is going to take long to become the next rank you want. Okay? I know people who have been in Royal Q. Now it is a year when they are still V1. I know people who have been here for 6 months, they are still V1. Yet there are those people who got a V1 in their first month of getting started. Now, whenever you share with someone and they say that me, I took only 1 month to become a V2, they say, most of them, they say that for you, you have people already. Let me tell you, we had done other businesses. Actually, me, when I was starting Royal Q, I didn't know that I can get people, because I had made so many people to lose their money when I'm recruiting them in the businesses and they don't get money. I had recruited people in scams. I had recruited people in difficult compensation plans where they could not sell products or recruit people for them to make the money. I was worried. But because I had the skills, I know how to approach to new people. Then I used the online system. I went on my Facebook. I started talking with new people. And the same to people like Leader Julius. When he got started, he didn't thought about us. No. He just used his phone when he's inside his house and talk to people, to strangers. Now, the only fear we have, most of the new people, when it's their first time to start team building, they fear rejection. And the reason why, even up to now, people are still not sharing this business with their friends, because they think that when they will share with their friends, they will not join. That's the only reason why we are not sharing the business. We don't expect them to join. Forgetting that no one can decide for someone. Oh, you will never understand what another person will react to your business. It's only God. Now, the day I understood that it's only God who decides who is going to join and who will not join, that's the day the pain from rejection went off my mind. And that's my advice to all of you, especially the new people who are starting networking for the first time, that you must have on your mind that your role is to share. Okay? Your role is just to share. Then it's only God that can decide that Mobiro, you join Royal Chu or not. But me, I cannot make someone to join. I just share the message. Then after sharing the message, then I leave the rest to the person who created him. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to work on our mindset. Mindset is key, and this is the most thing that we need to work on. We need the skills, we need the strategy that we are going to use. And then after getting that, it means that we can take our game to the next level. Okay? After working on your skills, after working on your mindset, then it means it is time to level up. Okay? Or to take your business to the next level. Okay? Now, how do you take your business to the next level? I don't know whether you are following my presentation. You only take your business to the next level after working on your mindset, after acquiring the skills, and after having the strategy that you are going to use. Okay? So, that's why you should stop complaining that people are not joining you. Yet you are still negative about the business. You are still complaining about the floating loss. Yet you know that for us, if floating loss was not there, we would not be having cryptocurrency as a business. Okay? It is normal. It gives us an opportunity to buy more when the coins are cheap. That's all about mindset. Me, I'm used to it because it is the one that is giving me business. So, after mindset, after skills, after strategy, then it is time to level up or to take your business to the next level. The fact is, it does not get easier. You just get better. Okay? I mean, if you take your business to the next level, it is not going to get easier. It is us, it is you who is going to get better. Better in the way you are sharing the business opportunity, better in the way you are handling your team members, better in the way you are setting up your tradings, and so on. The more you become better, the more easier the business is going to become easier. Actually, the business is easier. But why are we struggling with people to join us? Because we have not yet worked on ourselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have taken your business to the next level, don't be afraid of being different from other people. Okay? But instead, be afraid of being the same as everyone else. That means we should fight for higher ranks in the business. If everyone is a V1, fight hard and become a V2. If the majority are V2s, fight hard and go to V3. If the majority are V3, you get afraid of being a V3 and go to V4, and so on. So that means if you are to make that, we need to work hard. Okay? So point number one, if you have to take your business to the next rank, from V1 to V2, from V2 to V3, from V3 to V4, and so up to V6, you need to work hard. Okay? Not once, not twice, but every single day. That means we need to work hard consistently. Because if you don't do that, in life, we only have 2 times to make the impression. When people see us, and when we speak, we open our mouth to speak to them. That's the only 2 times we have to impress. That means we should work hard so that whenever we get that opportunity of people seeing us, whenever we open our mouth, we deliver best. That means we need to perform and communicate very well, because this business, if you have to build a team, you need to learn to speak to people. Without you learning that, then how are you going to do it? And if you are to speak well, you need the first point I talked about, the mindset. Okay? You need to set your mindset right. Without any doubt in the business, you need to get skills in the business. That's all. Learn and follow the system. Okay? If you take your business to the next rank, ladies and gentlemen, mind your association. That is point number 2. I don't know whether you are noting. Mind your association. The fact is, you are who you are, or you resemble to those people that you are hanging with. If you hang out with the V1, no way you are going to fight hard to go to V2. If your best friend, if you are a V2 and your best friend is a V2, then you are going to die on that rank. That's why you must fight hard in the business always to make new friends. If you are a V1, please look for someone. Make a friendship with someone who is a V2 and above, so that they can push you. Okay? So association is key. Today, I've been sharing with my business partners on our WhatsApp, and I've told them that if you start Royal Chew and you fail to get someone who is going to believe in you, and you fail to recruit anyone, if you are in Royal Chew, let me repeat it here. If you are in Royal Chew and up to now, you have failed to get someone to believe in you, ladies and gentlemen, check yourself. You either have bad habits, or you are hanging out with wrong people. Because this business, if it meets someone with a vision who want to make money, it's not easy to reject this business. Okay? It's not easy to reject this business. That's why our association is key. Now, if you are living with people, if all of them, they have failed to understand this business, you better start now getting new friends. How are you going to get new friends? Very simple. You have a phone. Go to Twitter, go to Facebook, Instagram, and so on. Start chatting with them. Make them your friends. And at the end, share with them until you get good associates. Okay? Then point number 2, how are you going to take the business the next rank? Now I'm talking to those people who are tired of being on the same status, on the same rank since they get started. If we have taken our business to the next rank, then we need to watch the successful. We need to watch the success of others. I don't know whether yesterday when they dropped the videos, you took time and watched. Okay? Me, whenever I see someone who is successful, I want to watch their success. I want to look at these people closely and see whether they have any difference with me. Okay? I look closely and see, do they have 3 eyes? Once I see that what I have is the same structure that they have, then that one is enough for me to motivate myself. Okay? The fact is, success leaves clues. That's why we need to watch, follow, listen to those who are successful in the business. Okay? Because this is an amazing part. The successful distributors or the successful business builders we have here, and those who are quitting, all of them, they make a plan. Okay? That's why I told you, mind the association. Because once it comes here to success, the quitters and those who are making it big, all of them, they make success. They make a plan. We have people who is now making a plan to quit the team, the WhatsApp group in the next week. Yet we have someone who is making a plan on how many people you want to talk to in the business. Okay? I don't know whether people are following. If you are following, just do an sign, because I might end the presentation when I'm speaking alone here. Okay, yes. Thank you for following. All right. Another point that I can talk about, we have to stay in the game for a long time. We have to stay in the game for a long time. But remember, not staying on the group watching alone. We have those people. They are not quitting the group. They are not committing, but they are not leaving. They are there. That's not what I'm talking about now. I mean, you stay in the game as you are doing the money-making activities. Okay? Once you are doing the money-making activities, just make sure that you don't give up easily. Okay? Just make sure that you don't fear. Because once you fear, life is going to become limitless for you. Okay? When you stay in the game for a long time, when you are doing the money-making activities, always you should develop some guts and go and become very stronger every single day. Mr. Julius told me to share with you, how do I make it? How do I handle my people? Now, this is the fact. In my group or in the team that I'm working with, me, I'm so excited among those people. Okay? Among those people who are positive about their business every single day. And whenever I'm working, I look closely to identify those people who are only excited on the day they sign up. Now, if I notify that person who only getting excited on the day of signing up someone, I don't waste my time to work with that person, because I just know it is time, but they are going to quit. But the only person who will not quit the business, that's the person who is always positive, whether they are making money or not, but they are keeping on doing activities. They are keeping on trying. I don't mind about how many people they have brought into the business, but me, I just look at that character. Once I identify it, that's the person that I want to work with. Because once I support that person, okay, that person is going to become a good leader, because he knows what it takes for you to build a team. Then another one that I'm going to end with, we have because all of us, we need to take our business to the next level. If you have take our business to the next level, this is the time for us to change our ethic, or what we call work ethic. Okay? In this, we need to be devoted to achieve extraordinary results. When you look at yourself, do you deserve extraordinary results? Do you deserve that big money? Guess what? If you believe that you deserve it, you will not complain. Okay? You don't stop working when other people in your team, they are not working. Okay? What we should not forget as we are building a team, that eagles fly alone. An eagle fly alone and above the storm. But when it comes to ducks, chicken, they want to work together. That means if you are a team builder, you must be willing to go extra mile, even if you go alone. But if you are to make it, it needs sacrifice. You need to sacrifice your sleep. You need to sacrifice your money. It may take sacrifice, the love you have to your family, when you cannot give them the right time they need. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, those who are successful right now, when you look at them, they're not willing to give up at any time. Just go and check from everywhere you are. Whether it's not Royal, whether it's another business, just go and check the successful people. Those who have tested the success, they are not willing to give up anytime, because there are so much happiness when you become successful. You start enjoying whatever you want. Think about that. You get a choice to determine what you want in life. Once you are successful, you get a choice of determining yourself what you want. You determine the time to wake up. You determine which kind of a car you are going to drive. You determine the kind of building that you are going to invest in your money. Though you must be willing to leave the comfort zone and live in that zone where so many people are afraid of to stay. Sometimes I tell people that me, I'm not a good person of too many words. You allow me to end here. I don't want to take a lot of time. That's what I had for you today. And always, you should work hard more than else in your team. Okay? You should become the best in your team. Always you should work hard to become the best in your team. Not competing with others, no. But you must make sure that you can do things that the majority of your people that you are working with, they are afraid of. Thank you very much. Thank you, Leader Julius, for giving me this opportunity. May God bless you. Bye-bye.
Wow. Could we drop in some love hearts, some thumbs up to Mr. Mubirusi Perito, one of the amazing, phenomenal leaders I know personally. He's a hard worker. He's a hard worker. Thank you so much. Amazing nuggets today. Very phenomenal ideas, building tips. Wow. If you learned something, drop in some thumbs up from Mr. Mubirusi Perito. It's phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things that I loved so much from what he talked about today was the right mindset. That mindset of entrepreneurship that most of the people that join our businesses don't have. I love that mindset of entrepreneurship. Thank you so much, sir. Hope someone was able to pick one or two nuggets from that, because 85% of the people that join our business, they're not entrepreneurs. They are busy. They have the employee mindset. Like he said, you get into floating loss and you want storm everywhere about you are losing your money. You want to create need everywhere about you're losing your money. You stop doing the business and you are busy talking about, I'm losing my money, everything is stuck. I think I'm one of the people, I know some few leaders. I think I'm one of the people who spent, I think I started trading for a very long period of time. I never traded on Royal Key when I got started. And people are telling me, but what do you show people? I don't need to show you anything for you to get started in the business. I don't need. If you are the right person, then you meet the right opportunity. I don't need to spam you with my results. I don't need to spam you with my results to get started in the business. That's why, like he said, me, I wonder when I speak to people and people tell me, I would love to share the opportunity, but you see, I don't have anything to show. I was broke. I had nothing to show. And I even never spoke to my friends about the business. I found strangers. It's just the mindset. If you have the right mindset, you can make a lot of money. Thank you so much, Mr. Mubirusi Perito. That was amazing. That was phenomenal that he was able to share with us about today. So today I will not add anything or subtract anything, but I have one saying. I have one saying that I want to share with you. And this is one of the things I learned from network marketing for the simple times I've been around. You must raise your work ethic, right? Than anybody in your team. You must be working long hours than anybody in your team, because the work ethic of your team I usually go to different leaders groups and I see their groups getting silent. Then someone gets to you and says, you know, everybody in my team is not doing anything. Everybody in my team. I just know that this leader, their work ethic is minimal. You just raise your work ethic. You don't need to beg anyone. You just raise your work ethic. The right people will come. So if you are complaining about your team, raise your work ethic. Don't get irritated on posting on your group. Raise the work ethic. The right people will come. Raise the bar too high. So if you are making, for example, I want you to imagine, let me show you one guy here. I know personally, he's a V6. I mean, I don't know, I will get there. This is our grand upline. He's a V6. And let me see if I could, no, I can't access him. This guy is a V6. Let me see if I can have him here. He's called who? So many people usually ask me, but Julius, why do you focus on the network? There is no trader. Me, I can bet any trader that can make the money a networker can make. There is no one. This guy is called as one. He's a grand upline. I admire his work efforts. And because of his work ethic, this guy has made $1.43 million. Yesterday night, one of the V6s that are not very active, but very hardworking is this one. Let me show you. This guy is called... where is he? This guy also, his work ethic is phenomenal. He works hard, long hours. This V6 from Nigeria. He doesn't come on these Zooms, but this guy is very hardworking. Emakara is very hardworking. I usually check up some hours of chat. He's very hardworking, long hours. We had some chats yesterday. Very hardworking. We usually chat once in a while. Very hardworking. So basically, if you want to change your results, increase your work ethic. Like Mr. Mbiru was able to say, raise your levels of hard work. If you are saying you are having low, some of you say, Julius, I want to focus on trading. Your trading profits will always be limited by your capital. I usually say, for example, if someone was able to pick up this trade, let me just go to my trading view. This will be, I think this will be training for tomorrow. If someone picked up this trade, this one, BTCST, I just want to talk about capital, right? You picked up this trade. It's doing well. You picked up this trade, this one. It's now doing well. Okay, you picked up this trade, this one. And this is 4 hours. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, you entered this trade from here. This one, just here. You entered from here. And I am sharing about capital. You entered from here. Why do people get into floating loss? Because if you have good capital, I'm just telling you the fact, and you enter from here. I don't understand people, but this is why people get you enter from here. The signal is straight away telling you join, and you took only, let me say, 5%. 5%. This is already, it has done 10%, but that is too much. 7, okay, 7%. You only took 7%, right? I want to talk about money. And so how much do you have? This is what I mean. You say I want 7%, 7 divided by 100, that is 0.7. And maybe your trading capital is $10,000. Now I'm talking about capital. You have made your $700. You don't need to stay in the market. I want 200%, 100%, period. 700, done business. Then you go and find another trade, those ones that love the one shot. Those ones that are one short traders. Maybe you say, okay, you have your good capital, 10,000, 7%, $700. And that should be the ultimate goal. Maybe you pick, there is this other trader I've seen here. Where is it? Where is this other trader I've seen? Canva already delivered. Where is this trade? I don't want to go into these analyzations. But what I'm trying to express, okay, let me see. All right. Okay. Right. Let me just watch this. I think I'll drop it. Let me just watch how this will do. Because this is in the next 36 minutes. I see how this candle will perform. But basically, it will change and it will deliver. If this remains as a doji, then we are going to join this trade of RSR in the next 36 minutes. And someone with good capital will just get in. No sweat. If you start from around here, get in and says, okay, how much? I just want to take 2%. And within a blink of an eye is out of 2% with his good capital. Let's watch how this kind of finishes up. So the reason why people struggle with trading is because they don't have money. So if your ultimate goal is to find good capital, then use Royal Q as the right tool. You not stay longer in the trades because you have good capital. It gives you 2%. You already see you are making $300. Why stay in the market? If the challenge is that people want to use $100, they want to use $100 to make $2,000. They want to use $100, and the next morning they are billionaires. I used 100 and I made 10 billion. That is non-phenomenal. So if you have good capital, there's no reason of staying long in the market. So let us keep the main thing, ladies and gentlemen. Like Mr. Mbiro has taught us today. If you don't have good capital, when you trade and enter floating loss, say it's okay, right mindset. The market will bounce back, your money will return. That could be the right approach, right? So that you can have the right results that we need, all right? So I don't want to exceed here. I just want to thank you and encourage you to go outside there and help more people learn what to do. Like Mr. Mbidu said, you don't need everybody to become successful. I personally don't work with everybody in my team. I don't work with everybody. You don't need everybody to be successful. You need only 3 good people. 3 good people, and you make a lot of money. 3 good people. So I want you to go down today, look through your team, find 3 good people that are committed, and test their commitment levels so that you don't waste your time. So stop being in people's chats to beg them to be millionaires. You don't need to beg anyone to be a millionaire. If they don't like it, it's okay. Me, I don't go in people's chats and start begging them to be millionaires. I've personally, if I check, I've personally recruited more people than anyone in my team. I don't know if there is anybody here who has recruited close to, because if I look at my book, I've personally done directs, okay, that I've given under in my team. I think my last direct is here. No, my second last. My second direct is here, Mr. Ashraf. So far, when I check my list, I've recruited 256 people since I started the business personally. But from these 256 people that I've personally brought in the business, hey, a few are committed, and I don't care. But from the few that are committed, ladies and gentlemen, my life is different. So how many people have you personally recruited before you go into people's chats and tell them, you are not working, you're not working? May I never quarrel with anyone. If they're ready to do the business, they do the business. If they're not ready, it's okay. It's okay. If someone says I'm ready, then we are ready to build with you. If you say I'm not ready, then it's okay. So how many people have you personally brought in a business to have the results that you want? I want to challenge someone here. So instead of you going on your group and start quarreling, you people, you are not working. Don't quarrel with anyone. Build the work ethic. Raise your work ethic levels. Get out of the comfort zone. Stop comparing. The biggest challenge is that you stop comparing. Maybe you are comparing people's trading results. Why do you compare? I don't compare. I cannot get frightened by anybody's results. Never in life. Never, never, never. It's not a competition. It's a journey. So focus on the skills. Don't compare results. Don't complain. You'll become jealous for nothing when you compare results. I don't compare anyone. It's your journey. Because it's just a matter of time. If someone is making $100 today and you're not making it, it's just a matter of time. You will start making that money as long as you stay in the journey long time, as long as you can focus. Then focus on the skill. Now, the other thing I want to end with, just talk about, is how consistent are you? Network marketing is not about optional work. It is consistency. It is that ability to do the same thing. You know, they are the same things. Speak, because we shall never say something different. Go find people on social media, inbox them, speak to them. So how many people do you speak to per day? It's not that, now I'm fired. Now I'm charged up. Julius, I'm charged up. 10, 20, 200 people per day. No. If you cannot speak to 5 per day for a very long period of time, then stop it. Go for the numbers you can manage. I speak to 5. And every time I have new people that I'm thinking about bringing in the business. That's what consistency. Like if I share with you this WhatsApp of mine, now look, ladies and gentlemen, this is a new prospect. This is a new prospect. This is a new prospect. This is an old one. This is a new prospect. This is a new prospect. Now here are my 5. And they come on top. Five. Now these ones are okay. Now I'm going to add on 5 today. And it depends where I want to take these people, on which WhatsApp number. So it is consistency. It's not like you are fired up today and you are fired up today. Like today you feel you're on fire of business. It is consistency. The reason why people don't become successful in a business is because they have seasons. Me, I don't have seasons for business. Some of you have seen me during the bearish market. And now some of you are getting excited because we are about to enter the bullish market. You get silent in the bearish, you wake up in the bullish. You get silent in the, you get so much excited in the bullish, you get silent in the bearish. You are seasonal. Business entrepreneurship is not seasonal. Like you have a life you want to live that is not the usual life of other people, but the efforts you are putting in is the same. Like you don't have that ability to keep on the game for long. Me, I have my sleeping hours. I start working at 5 a.m. Ugandan time. That's the minimum my work starting working hours. And I sleep at 1 a.m. Ugandan time every day. And I have to make sure I do my activities every day. No shortcut, no shortcut. Even when I only have one day I don't work, it's a Sunday. On Sunday, I don't work. Even if someone gets into my chat, I don't work on Sunday. But the rest of the 6 days, it is crazy hard work. No shortcut. And if you don't have that, then get out of entrepreneurship. Go and focus on trading. But if you want the money that you saw yesterday on the videos, did Nizam Sahar $1.9 million in 1 year, I think, and 3 months. Alizwan, $1.43 million in 1 year, I think, and close to 3 months too. Look at these other leaders, like leader, one of our grand upline called John Singh. John Singh, 71,000 is it 71,000? 700,000 US dollars. Look at all these guys. They are consistent. No season, no breakdowns. Because it's not easy to make that money. By the way, it can take some people years to make $1 million. But when you make $1 million with good work ethic, you change your life forever. So I want to beg you today to go and decide and pay the price for your success. From the nuggets Mr. Mbilu Spirit has shared. Don't compare results. Run your race. Stop complaining. Stop comparing. Stop contrasting results. Royal Q has the power to give you residual income. There is no trading that can give you that money. It's not there. Why? Because trading is dependently on the performance of the market. But networking doesn't depend on the market. It doesn't. Networking doesn't depend on the market. It doesn't. Me, I'm happy when people are making profit, even if I don't make profit, because from their profit, I make a percentage every single minute. Yesterday, I was calculating at night. I wanted to calculate how much money I make every second. I was trying to calculate an average. And I found out that on average, I make 0.53 cents every second. I was trying to see it because I usually love to look at the long term of the business and said, God, I want to beg you. I'm going to work very hard, build leaders, and I start making $1 per second because I've seen it is possible. So every 60 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, because if you get the clear picture of where you are going, when you get a clear picture, life is so sweet. Have a clear vision. Keep on. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't care about all my team members. Only 3 good people. 3 good people. And we're good people. Thank you so much for today. We are happy to have our chief guest, Mr. Mbilu Spirit. Hope to see you tomorrow on passive trading. And hope to see you on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, on using your trading view. Someone I saw with a question here about trading view. Let's check up to you on Thursday this week, where we can be able to take you through this. So thank you so much, and have an amazing day, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all the best. Happy week, and all the best. So thank you so much, and we thank you.